I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch network. Donald Trump is on his social media platform making videos of himself begging the MAGA Republicans in Congress for help, and they are actually responding to him and helping him. I guess that shouldn't be surprising based on the very low character of the modern day MAGA Republican Party, especially those in the House of Representatives and those in Congress. I want to show you right now Donald Trump's video that he posted of himself, just begging for help, basically saying, Congress, if you're listening, I need your help, MAGA Republicans, help me. Here, play this video.
Congress, if you will, please investigate the political witch hunts against me currently being brought by the corrupt DOJ and FBI, who are totally out of control. They don't go after Biden with all of his corruption, the most corrupt president in history, but they keep coming after me from the day I came down the escalator, all failures.
By the way, doesn't this give the same vibes as Russia? If you're listening, find Hillary Clinton's emails, hack the Democrats' emails. Doesn't it? Here, play the clip from back in the 2016 campaign when Donald Trump begged Russia for help to try to interfere with the 2016 election. Play this clip.
Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing. I think you will probably be rewarded mightily by our press.
I wanted to show that because the parallels there are just uncanny. And just to show you, look, like in this case, Russia is listening in the form of Kevin McCarthy, because Kevin McCarthy then responded and said he's going to be opening up impeachment inquiries into President Joe Biden. Here, play this clip.
If you're sitting in our position today, we would know none of this if Republicans had not taken the majority. We've only followed where the information has taken us. But Hannity, this is rising to the level of impeachment inquiry, which provides Congress the strongest power to get the rest of the knowledge and information needed. Because this president has also used something we have not seen since Richard Nixon, used the weaponization of government to benefit his family and deny Congress the ability to have the oversight.
But let me get you back to more of the posts that Donald Trump is making. And I want to compare these posts to those of President Biden so you can see just the complete contrast that exists. While Donald Trump is begging for help and whining and just showing what a malignant, narcissistic, traitor, sociopathic criminal he is, President Joe Biden is just saying, here's what I'm doing to make healthcare more affordable and accessible. Here's what I'm doing to help the economy. Here's what I'm doing to help on very specific issues that will make American lives better. The contrast cannot be clearer. So here's what Donald Trump writes. He goes in this post of Jack Smith, and he goes, so far this prosecutor Jack Smith, handpicked by Biden, Merrick Garland, and rabid Trump hater Lisa Monaco, has spent more than $28 million targeting me. When you add the Mueller witch hunt, it's over $100 million. Almost nothing has been spent on crooked Joe Biden, by far the most corrupt president in history of the United States. There is no longer justice in the USA. It's all about persecuting your political opponent, me. But we will win and make America great again. It's all me. It's just this malignant, narcissistic, everything is projection and confession. And let me just show you what President Biden is talking about. President Biden's post: you pay for insurance every month. You shouldn't be left on your own as you go through one of the hardest things in life. Today, we're taking steps to expand access to mental health care and require health insurance plans to identify gaps in mental health care they provide. Something tangible and important. I'll show you another post that President Biden is making. Under my administration's plan, insurance companies would have to measure how often they require prior authorization to cover mental health care and how often requests are denied. If mental health care is not being treated on par with physical care, they'd be required to fix it. Donald Trump is reposting someone named Patriot for Life And Donald Trump in this picture, it says presidents for America, presidents for distinction, presidents for goodness, presidents of courage. Donald Trump, the president of our time. I mean,
jewelry is having a big moment right now. And with hundreds of products popping up in your feed every day, it can be hard to find a brand you trust. Alex and Ani has been creating meaningful jewelry for over 20 years, designing pieces that connect you with all of life's important moments. With an emphasis on value, there's truly something for everyone. You might be most familiar with their signature charm bangle. This bracelet literally created the category of meaningful jewelry and had you stacking charms from your wrist to your elbow. This piece is an icon for a reason. Completely size inclusive, each bracelet is adorned with a symbol designed to tell your story and express your unique style. Beyond the bangle, you'll find stylish, affordable jewelry for every occasion, from classic pieces to bold statement looks. Don't know where to start? Alex and Ani makes it easy to unpack the trends you're after and sprinkle in your personality too. Each piece comes with a personalized message and meaning, truly making it the perfect gift. You can take comfort in knowing that you're shopping with a socially conscious brand as well. To date, Alex and Ani has donated over $60 million to nonprofits worldwide, connecting fashion and philanthropy in an easy, fun, affordable way. Visit alexandani.com right now to discover the confidence that comes with a perfectly accessorized piece of jewelry. Right now, Alex and Ani is offering our audience 20% off with code Meidas at checkout. Again, head to alexandani.com, that's alexandani.com, and use code Meidas at checkout for 20% off your order.
Here's another post by Donald Trump. So let me get this straight. The Democrat slime balls in Congress, then headed by Nancy Pelosi, impeached me over a perfect phone call. I won, ! He didn't. And are now indicting me over their continuing illegal long-running witch hunt, but crooked Joe Biden, who has stolen and extorted millions of dollars, won't be impeached or indicted by a very kind and friendly political correct Republican Congress. Gee, that seems very fair to me. Make America great again. One of the things Donald Trump privately ordered Kevin McCarthy and Elise Stefanik and Marjorie Taylor Greene and other people to do was introduce impeachment articles against President Biden and to pursue an impeachment investigation. And all you've heard about so far this week is the MAGA Republicans following that order and doing it, even though there's absolutely no basis in law for it. Let's take a look at what President Biden's posting. At a time when there are those who seek to ban books and bury history, I'll be clear. Darkness and denialism can hide much, but they erase nothing. We should learn everything, the good, the bad, and the truth of who we are. That's what great nations do, and we are a great nation. President Biden also posts, we're working to end non-compete clauses that prevent 30 million Americans, from security guards to retail workers, from getting jobs in the same field. It's unfair and there's no rationale for it. Again, addressing a specific issue, non-compete clauses that are harming the economy. And meanwhile, Donald Trump is posting about Jack Smith and posting these videos of himself and calling Democrats slime balls and so on and so forth. And folks, it is just time that we look at this and we say, enough. It's time for normalcy. You know, one of the things I like about President Biden, and I may disagree with Biden and Democrats on some issues, but I know they're focused on the issues that matter to people. They're talking about ways to deliver healthcare better. They're talking about ways to deliver education better. They're talking about ways to bring jobs here. They passed an infrastructure act. That's millions and millions of jobs are being created because of the Infrastructure Act. They passed major pieces of legislation, from the CHIPS Act to bring semiconductor jobs here in the United States, to the PACT Act protecting veterans. I mean, when Democrats were legislating, did you see Democrats in congressional hearings? I can't believe I even have to say this. Putting up non-consensual nudes and dick pics like in hearings? No, Democrats were debating major pieces of legislation that passed and became law, and we're seeing the positive impact of that. Well, by the way, all the time the MAGA Republicans were using fear tactics and saying only trickle-down economics work, and if you do the Inflation Reduction Act, it's going to increase taxes and cause more inflation. That didn't happen. That's not the result of it. But folks, I just need compassionate people. I need normalcy. I need intelligence. And I need people focused on the issues, focused on students, seniors, veterans, focused on equality, focused on protecting marginalized groups, making sure women can control their own bodily autonomy, focusing on jobs, better working conditions, focusing on infrastructure, focusing on things that are on America's mind. You know, you have to listen to Donald Trump. Me, the malignant narcissist. Oh, January 6th was a psyop. You know, like, what do you stop? Just stop it, MAGA Republicans. The American people are smarter than that. And that's why I just want to show you the contrast, too. As President Biden says, don't compare me to the almighty. Compare me to the alternative. And that's what we'll do. We'll compare him to the alternative here. I'm Ben Meiselas from the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. We're on our way to 1.5 million subscribers thanks to your support. Check us out at patreon.com/MeidasTouch. Wherever you get audio podcasts, subscribe to the MeidasTouch podcast. All right, hit subscribe now. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get to 1.5 million this summer.
Hey, Midas Mighty. Love this report? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram at MeidasTouch to keep up with the most important news of the day. What are you waiting for? Follow us now.